Over the next 4 days, we're going to have a very hard trek ahead of us. It's going to be very hot outside, but if we stick together as a team and support each other, it's going to be a great trip.
Bye-bye, let's go!
SWIT is an association of centers of reference for the treatment of diabetes in children and adolescents. We think that this is a unique opportunity to bring young people together to exchange experiences and achieve common strategies which are possible for the treatment of type 1 diabetes.
This year the challenge, the T1D challenge, is quite different than the two first T1D challenge because we decided to do something with the teams.
It's not the same thing.
Things are just kind of warming up for everybody physically and really socially. So for a lot of these kids, it's first time away from home, first time interacting with other kids who have diabetes.
I haven't really been away from home before. It's exciting, but it's I'm a bit nervous at the same time.
So being a young adult with type 1 is quite challenging because different things at the same time and you still have to manage your diabetes to show that it's possible, anything is possible despite diabetes.
Really had to make sure everybody was drinking enough, and this was at least half a liter an hour, which is a considerable amount of fluids.
I'm going down, the values are going down really fast, so I'm going to eat some sugar to try to balance that.
These people are young and these people behave differently if you want, so every trained physician that's working with young people should actually understand this and keep this in mind.
The doctors at first always see values, say that, well, we're just more than numbers, we have a lot more of other interesting characteristics.
So the first thing is that you understand that you accept them as young human beings with rights, with needs.
We are not diabetics, we have diabetes. Like, we need to accept what we have, but it's not what we are.
We know that it's very important to make an intensive treatment for kids and teenagers. And sometimes it's not so easy to do. They do not tend to do this, to apply 4 or 5 shots of insulin by day. And they do not tend to make a lot of glycemic monitoring through the day. So I think it's important for physicians to find ways to motivate these people to make the correct treatment.
This situation is quite weird because the blood sugar of team is perfect, it's 1 grams, but Hasia's 2 euros is falling, and you are perfect, but you have the feeling of hypo. That's why we are tired in this kind of situation. Because
Maitri actually is a very good example of how a young person can do it. She got enough self-confidence to realize that she can do it, despite the fact that she's not an athlete.
My legs are really killing me, and all my guys and doctors, they are all helped me. I can't believe I can do this.
I already had family with diabetes in Belgium, and now I have family with diabetes all over the world.
No. Come on, Marta.
Today we're going to climb the mountain and hopefully we'll reach the summit. It will also be tougher to manage our diabetes because it will be a much tougher physical challenge, and that will affect our glucose values.
It's the last day of the trek, and it's getting a bit more technical in terms of climbing, less of a walk and more kind of scrambling up the rocks.
Now we're getting closer to the summit and the path is getting harder. There are a lot of rocks to climb, so we have to leave the sticks and just use our hands to climb.
This view is really amazing. I'm gonna remember for all of my life.
I kind of, before this trip, I knew that it was like there was a chance I could make it, but now that I actually did make it, it's like nothing can hold me back. Yeah, it's a great feeling.
Guys! Oh, I'm so glad.
So now that we're here, it's just amazing and it's great that we all did it.
It's great because we are just here, every one of us is here, and we all managed to come here, and I'm just so proud of all the team and of what we did.
It makes me feel really great that everybody here made it up today. Even if you come from India or if you come from Sweden, we all have diabetes and we all managed to manage it and we all managed to get here. So it's a really great feeling.
So by completing this challenge, I want to say to everyone with type 1 diabetes that we can do everything.